Did this happen already? I feel like it happened already. The star had to be carried. Go Frieren. She's so awesome. They're gonna dance together! Show&tell, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Sousou no Frieren, episode 15. In the last episode, we focused on the relationship. I mean, we kind of always focus on the relationship, but like the relationship between Fern and Stark, and also between Frieren and Himmel, and the fact that, you know, each of the men, I guess, gave a ring with a lotus that means eternal love to the girl. In Himmel's and Frieren's case, Himmel seems to have realized exactly what he was doing. It was Frieren who didn't know what it meant, but she did know it was significant to some degree. And with Fern and Stark had no clue what he was giving her, and she didn't know either, to be fair. But yeah, it seems like he didn't mean it that way. But it's still sweet. And also we saw, you know, kind of how Sein fits into the dynamic with all of them. So that was cool. Let's get into this episode. If you want to get ahead on Sousou no Frieren reactions, I have everything posted on Patreon, or you can get edited reactions by becoming a member on my YouTube. Most importantly though, I hope you enjoy these reactions. If you do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to let me know. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. Smells like trouble. Oh, she woke up. That's a long time, and most of it was spent with the whatever his name was, and we didn't even get to see. Like half a year of it was spent with the dude. Yeah, I mean, oh man. But wait, I don't think it's a person. Okay, it is a person. But their party didn't have it, so we need to stick to their party in the past. What a change of subject. What is happening? They're sleeping? But the animals aren't. Really? Because I thought you were serious. The things we can do anything about. That's bad. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, Sein. That's cool. Okay, that's handy. Cool. And then it will be removed. Oh. Okay. So that's a way to go about it for sure. Okay. Yeah. Is it going to affect Fern and Frieren too? Did this happen already? I feel like it happened already. The star had to be carried. Yeah, it definitely did happen. I think Sein is going to be left all alone. Maybe. Okay, or maybe Frieren will last. Oh no. Yeah, it affected her too. Okay, Sein, you have to deal with this on your own. Interesting predicament. Let's go. Battle magic. Do you like automatically oosh? What is this? A flower thing. Automatically learn it or their mana, that's bad. Oh. You know a lot about them. Like, I guess unless you know every priest has to learn battle spells and stuff like that and monsters. I guess they do. You did say it's like a mirror. That's not good. Don't let that happen. For 5 seconds. Yeah, and you can explain it all to her for 5 seconds. In 5 seconds. Yeah. He says this? What? He said it? Her words. Yes, she said she would defeat this. She said to wake her up and she would defeat it. So you're going to have to do it. And I guess we'll just have to trust that she knows what she's doing. Let's go. She will somehow instinctively know what to do. Straight through the core. Yeah. Go Frieren. She's so awesome. She means what she says. Yeah, you did. You did more than enough. Oh, you saved it. Yeah, she is. Yeah, you chose to trust her. That's good. That's a very... Halfway there. He looks like a noble, I guess. Ah? What the fuck, dudes? You can just start filling up someone like that. Apparently. What are you doing? Is that what you're having? Yeah. What is your problem? We need money. He does have red hair. Yeah. And why? Why do you need him to act as your son? And you want to fool everyone to think? And you want to keep... For how long? And how long is it going to take? 3 months from now? We'll just say it's an injury. This is sad. Okay, you have 3 months, but you're going to show him off at that soiree or whatever. And that's it? That'll be enough? And then what? Poor Stark, he didn't sign up for this. He was signed up for this. As you can see very well. He was not flustered at all. Okay. For a second I was like, what? But she wasn't affected. Seemingly, at least. Yeah, I think he's dealing that way. Yeah, it can't be easy for him. But then after after you show him off. Oh, Stark knows about that. He gets to be the older brother in the situation. And get the father's approval. But thank you. He's a better father. Yeah, we don't know. Maybe his own, like Stark's father. Oh, okay. But he doesn't. He doesn't have anyone. Well, I guess they can have someone who knows the real word to. I mean, I don't know if there is someone who knows the real word, but to accompany him when he's not himself. I guess there weren't any ladies who were interested. They're gonna dance together! I think. I hope. They're all so cleaned up. Yeah, it's good because it means she likes who he really is. Start, which it's not this because he's faking here, but still. They're so sweet. I really like the animation here. It's really kind of gentle, very precise. Go Frieren. What? Wait, that's how his father was also scarred. I didn't realize. I thought, oh, wow, you know, like he looks similar to him, and then he talks about how he looked similar to him. He escaped too and had a whole... Were you there? What is happening? Yeah, I guess he's not really his father. There's a lot of similarities. He's been standing there the whole time. Oh my god. Yeah, also it doesn't make sense. Word is probably the same age as him. Stark, right? Anyway, yeah, obviously it's not his dad. It was just like a lot of similarities to drive in the fact that he could be his dad. Who are we talking about? Long lived. Who's lived? Eisen? Maybe. Okay, this was lovely. I like the first part with Sein placing his trust in Frieren. And honestly, when he was talking about how there was something missing in their party, I was like thinking, I don't know if I was thinking trust exactly what I was thinking, like, you know, familiarity or something, or like, you know, I don't know what. It was exactly kind of the point that they didn't yet know each other well enough to trust each other all the way, or have like this, like reading each other's minds and, you know, working together in a fight seamlessly and all that. But he chose to trust her anyway. And I mean, thanks to Heiter, who did the same thing back in the day when she promised him she would defeat the Demon King, and she did. We still don't know exactly how it happened. We're gonna get there eventually, I guess. If she was the one who killed him, you know, because here she promised she would defeat this monster, and she did right away. Like, he told her, like, he was like the core or something, but he didn't even need to say that because it seemed she knew exactly what she was doing, even if she just woke up. It was very cool. Like, it showed both her, you know, prowess, like how great she is as a mage, and also, yeah, just the trust building. Like, now Sein can do the same, but it's also like he chose to trust in her, not really knowing how it will turn out. Now he will know. Now his trust is like earned. There will be an understanding in that he understands that he doesn't need to doubt her, I guess. Very cool. And then the second part was, yeah, really beautiful. As soon as he talked about how his forefathers or something, ancestors, came from the region of Stark's family where he grew up, I was like, what? How are they connected? But I mean, yeah, sure, they are kind of from the same family. At some point back in their past, they were related. I mean, they still are related, but they're probably, you know, they came from the same family, but it's not exactly the same. It's just that there were so many similarities, and it was very pointed. It was like, oh, Stark looks exactly like his son, and the father looks exactly like the father. And I guess it makes sense. But it even drove it like deeper when he took off his eye patch, and it was like the exact same scar. And he was talking about how you can't replace my son. Or Stark was saying, I can't replace your son, and he was saying, I can't replace your father. Even though they want to in some way, like maybe not want to, like in terms of Lord Orden, he probably doesn't want to replace his son in any way, but he did. Like he wants to in some ways, I guess, but it's not like he wants to forget his real son. It's gonna make it easier, and maybe he can forgive himself if he takes in Stark and, you know, does better with him than he did with Wirt when he, you know, told him that he never wants to see him again. Like, the guilt eats him up, so he feels like, oh, maybe I could do it over or compensate for it by treating Stark as a son. And for Stark, it will be his father finally seeing Stark for who he is, finally acknowledging him, finally, you know, being a good father to him. And yeah, like, you can understand the urge, how powerful it is to just stay there and pretend, but they can't. And they have, you know, their own lives. Like, Stark is going to kind of do a better job with his, like, father figure, Eisen, who raised him. And Lord Orden is going to raise Moot better than Stark was raised by his own father. So they're going to like compensate for lives that aren't their own, but you know, they're going to do better. And it was really cool to see Stark in this, you know, polished demeanor. And Fern, I mean, for her it kind of felt like she wasn't too much changed. Like, sure, she had a really pretty dress on and her hair was done up and stuff. And she had to dance, to learn how to dance and all that. Like, obviously she's not comfortable. But it kind of felt like she didn't really change in terms of, like, her personality. And with Stark, he didn't either. But he had, like, this certain kind of air to him. Like, she told him, it doesn't suit you. He was, yeah, I guess really playing the part to the fullest. And they danced together. And it was sweet and beautiful. Yeah, they're so sweet. I so like them and ship them. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Do you have anything else to say? Fern picking a grimoire, killing Gobble. He was like standing there. And Fern was saying, oh, you know, you're distressing Gobble. Like, you have to choose already. It's been half a day. And I was like thinking, oh, he probably doesn't mind. And then he said, please hurry up. And I just kind of realized that he was probably standing there the whole half a day, not moving. So it's really funny. It was really a nice kind of touch to have kind of Stark, I guess, realize what he could have had but never did, and still choose his own life, his own path, even if it wasn't, you know, the best or something. No, that's not true. Like, it is kind of the best for him, but like, he could have had a father or something and he chose not to have it. I mean, it wouldn't have felt right, obviously. Like, he couldn't really have him as a father, but there was like this like potential of it, or like the thought about, like, not in any real sense, but like the thought of it, like the tantalizing, like imagining it, you know, what would have happened if I had this life like the whole time instead. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Freddy and Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tieranor, Michael Gabriel, and Jack-Fred. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without your support, I will never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.